Welcome back to us placing this.
Some theme park.
I think I'm gonna put it right here.
You ruined it!
No!
That's it.
Again.
That's it. Ride's
Oh,
closed.
Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That was a mistake.
How
Anyway.
could you? How could
Okay.
you do this?
I was just checking that the microphone was not on mute.
For those of you that can't see, none of you can see. Lindsay just
I would
kind
hope not.
of, she dipped her neck down. It was like a flamingo.
I'm like a flamingo.
You're like a flamingo
Don't
bird.
tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone I'm actually a flamingo bird.
So we were talking about traditions.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just a fancy way of saying get a bunch of the new hires from every single department in Disneyland to go to one giant training session in like the auditorium together where they basically like Disney brainwash you.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's very intense. Oh, it fit.
But it's the thing is too like, oh yeah. Yay.
I was waiting for it to break.
The thing is, and I make it sound bad when I say Disney brainwashing, but for the most part, like pretty much everyone I knew who was in the college program, like you want to be brainwashed. Like you love Disney so much, you're just like, oh yes, like give me that Disney brainwashing.
Was Mickey at Traditions?
Oh yeah, of course he was.
Of course
He walks in at the end and like they really play it up too. They're like, oh, all right, well, we just have one more visitor, a surprise for you at the end. And you've been there. It's like an 8-hour day, and you go like, you're like backstage, and they're like, all right, everyone, now we're gonna walk out into the parks. And that like after you do all that stuff, like you're back in the auditorium and they're like, alrighty, like we have a special guest, and then you hear like the Mickey Mouse song and Mickey Mouse comes in and everyone like starts clapping. Some people were crying. Like
I just imagine like there's like one person and like at the end of Traditions they're like, you know, I don't know if this is for me. Like they're questioning, and then as they go outside, like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna call my mom and dad. I think I'm done. And then Mickey comes out, and they're just like, ah, Mickey! And it's just insanity.
And I thought I made a mistake.
Yeah, and then it sways them. Like he knows what he's doing.
Like that's it. I'm convinced this was a good choice.
This was a good decision. Oh my gosh, you with these flipping lines.
You know what? Like I said earlier, Disney does
gross.
this all the time.
So you did custodial
Guest services.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't want to get your title
Doesn't
wrong.
that sound nicer?
It does. Well,
than
so you
custodial.
So you clean up and around the parks. You were Main Street, right? That was
Dino cards. I'm gonna wait.
I'm gonna get the
I'm just gonna wait.
I'm not excited at all about this. So I'm just gonna get.
Sorry, to answer your question. I preference because when you have seniority, and I had fake seniority, you can preference certain areas. So for a while, what am I doing? Sorry. For a while, I preferenced New Orleans Critter Country area because you can like preference different areas to sweep, and that was always hella easy. You just like walk around with the pan and broom and like
sweep her up.
You know, it got kind of satisfying after a while to like
clean everything.
Sorry,
No,
I hit the keyboard. It got kind of satisfying to like pick up all the trash and like. Although when there was a popcorn spill and you were the only one to get it, that was annoying. But like I was like, sweet, I get to sweep, and then for some reason they kept scheduling me trash shifts, which are disgusting.
That's just cleaning out the trash cans, right?
Yeah, but you think there's bags in the trash cans? Like
there's no
that's
bags?
Cute. No, there's no bags.
Bags are aesthetically
It's just these black plastic bins. It's like your trash can at home, but with no bag. So it's gross.
That's weird, because, like, I remember, like, say what you will about Disneyland and Disney World, but, like, Walt knew what he was doing when he made parks.
Yeah.
Like, 100%. And his whole thing was, like, how the trash cans are positioned, like, was how long it took him to eat a hot dog. You would think...
Yeah. No, the positioning was fine.
But he did...
But someone somewhere, and, like, I would like to believe that they were like, it's more eco-friendly to not use so many bags.
You would like to believe that,
But what I think it is we're cheap and we don't want to buy bags. Like, that's what I think it was.
Good old Stacy in guest relations is like, I don't think they need any bags.
Oh my god, I wonder if there is anyone named Stacy. When I was in guest relations, there was no Stacy.
Oh, because she was behind the scenes.
She
was actually there, but you just never saw her.
She was an illusion. Yeah. What was I just looking at? Damn it. Nope, not this. Slideshows. Idol Smash. Idol Smash. You know, I'm gonna put this here because no one's coming over here.
I really dislike that. I just realized this now. It took me how many videos to realize that the burger shop is a turtle.
Isn't
in the bun.
Gross?
That's really upsetting. That turtle doesn't want to be there.
You'll eat beef, but you won't eat turtle? You're gonna eat it and you're gonna like it.
What is wrong with you? Oh, what? You'll eat this, but you won't eat a turtle?
What's wrong with beef then?
Look at you over there.
I don't know. Okay. What was I talking about?
I mean, I feel like a turtle fits because it's, but a cow, I feel like it would just kind of would it be laying down? Would it be on its side?
That's true. And it wouldn't be thematic.
It's not thematic.
It wouldn't fit in with whatever the fuck this jungle theme is.
Stacy fixed that problem for us real quick. But no, I think the thing I really want you to talk about right now to all the people out there is parade routes.
Oh yeah. So anyway, I was doing all these trash shifts and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done. One morning I was emptying the trash before the park opened. And I was in Splash Mountain's queue. There was no one in there, but the trashes were all full from a summer day before.
Summer day.
And something I was in there and I was having a bad day already. And I opened up the trash, and when the smell of the chocolate mixed with the diaper, mixed with the banana, mixed with the turkey leg hit me, I literally started crying. I was like, I can't do this anymore. Why? It was that whole thing of came to make magic and blah, blah, blah. I was just being a whiny bitch.
Do you think it would have been fixed if Mickey had popped out and patted you on the back?
Just out of the trash can. Someone's playing Mickey Mouse's theme on a kazoo. It's the most pathetic thing.
There's just an image of you crying next to the trash can, just what did I do to deserve this? And then it's just
it was, and then I had I went to my lead and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And he was like, it was something out of a movie. He was like, you are a born leader. You have such great potential. And obviously nothing ever came of that. At Disney. I don't know what happened.
Clearly you're a liar.
But so then I started preferencing the parade shifts because all my college program buddies at the time were doing it. And what that entailed was you clock in at 3 o'clock or 1,500 hours because at Disney you're on military time.
Military.
And then there's 2 parades, and this was when we had the Sensational Parade.
Oh, wow.
I keep hitting the keyboard because I'm emphasizing with my hands.
My hands.
Don't ask me why I went Southern. Anyway, so you'd have the first parade, and literally what we would have to do is follow the end of the parade and clean up all along the streets, and you'd be surprised at how a gold ticket. Anyway, you'd be surprised at how disgusting people are, how they just have no regard for anything, and they just leave their crap everywhere, which is, I feel it's rude and entitled. I get that some people are oh no, I forgot my popcorn, but mostly it was just people being I pay $150,000 to get here, I can leave trash wherever I want. It's just whatever, man. Anyway, whatever. I digress. So, and it's a long parade route. I don't know if you haven't been to Land before, this won't make any sense to you, but most people have been there. It's from Small World all the way to the front of Main Street.
It's a hike.
So sometimes you'd have east side, sometimes you'd have west side, which is obviously either side of the street. So you'd follow the entire parade and we'd be stuck behind the last float the whole time listening to it. So I legit have that whole parade memorized.
What float were you behind?
The Mary Poppins one.
Oh. Well,
So
at least
it
it
was
was
just
Mary.
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though that over and over and over and over, and that wasn't even bad.
That was
Like,
that wasn't even the worst of it.
By the time Parade 2 was over, I was fucking exhausted. But there's more. After Parade 2's over, I'm just gonna put a fountain here. Because
it's a cluttered mess.
Gorgeous. After Parade 2's over, you go on lunch, and the cool thing about when you go on lunch at Disneyland and you're a cast member, like, you can eat, there's like obviously like the cast member places backstage.
Yeah.
But you can also go to the Village House in Fantasyland. They have like a cast member window. And you can like order food from there. So we used to do that, and I used to eat so much like pizza and stuff, and I never gained weight because of how much I was walking. Like I never lost weight either. I just kind of like
You plateaued.
Oh, another gold ticket.
Oh, thanks.
Anyway,
Jeez,
I kind of just like maintained because I ate so much bad food.
Yeah.
But I walked so much. I walked like 8 miles a day or something like that. So we'd have our lunch, and then afterwards was firework cleanup, and like parade cleanup was bad. Firework cleanup was hell. Because there's something about the fireworks that makes people be like, you know what? I'm done caring.
They see all the bright lights, and they're having the magical moment. Like, I just imagine. I know was Wishes still there when you were?
Well, it was Remember Dreams Come True, which
Right.
is basically a ripoff of Wishes. Not
Facts.
Granted, I prefer Remember Dreams Come True, partly because it's better. And biased, but like Julie Andrews, come on.
Come on, man. You
And
can't.
Wishes has Jiminy Cricket.
That's
mean,
I
boo.
always mix them up.
Remember is way better.
Remember is way better. But like I just imagine there's this magical it's like the commercial moment, and they cut right before the family just like drops everything. Like they're holding like a grocery cart full of food.
Right.
And then as the lights go off, it's just like
that's what
all
it
over the
seems
floor.
like too. Like
it's awful. I can't imagine.
and it
cleaning
took
it
us
up.
forever, and like, but it was so much fun though. Like my friends and I were always like, we always like karaoke sung to the Leanne Rimes song that plays like after the fireworks, and like we had a good time with it, but it was like super exhausting, and I used to do that 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
And then, because I was a glutton for punishment, what did I do on my day off? I went to Disneyland because I got in for free, and of course I'm gonna go to Disneyland for free.
Of course I'm gonna
on
go.
my day off.
Duh, because you work for Disney.
I went by myself a couple times, but it wasn't really fun by myself.
Yeah.
Like, it gets kind of like, you think it's gonna be fun. You're like, oh right, I get to do whatever I want. I get to like live by my own rules. This is gonna be awesome. And you end up and you go there and you're like, this is kind of depressing.
You're just like walking around like, huh.
Single rider is cool, but then you realize how upsetting it is to be on single rider.
You're like going in line. They're like, okay, like they get on the comm, just like, okay, who here is for
single rider? Any loners out there? And you're like, oh.
You awkwardly put your hand up, like, me.
It's me.
Walking by all these families and all these couples, and you're just like, like.
All by myself.
But you also get to cut to the front of the line, so like.
I'm gonna research nothing.
I'm gonna research nothing. Well, I wonder what we're gonna research next time. But you ruined it.
Oh wait, what'd I do?
I was gonna say we'll look into researching next time.
Oh, we can see the super bathroom.
Ooh, I wonder what that's gonna look like
next time.
Next time we'll check out that super bathroom.